In this video, I'm giving you an account breakdown with regards to how much money do I make per month trading the futures market and also trading Forex here in South Africa, Johannesburg. Now, I live in a third world country, so this money for me is huge, but some of you may be living in the first world country. Maybe you will not be really excited about what I'm going to show you. But regardless, I'm going to show you full transparency with regards to how much money I make per month. Before we get started, I want to share with you this account, and I want to say to you that whatever amount I'm going to show you in this video, in probably 3 months to 4 months from now, that amount is going to be times 3 or times 5. Because right now I'm currently trading funded accounts, and you can see I'm actually making over $2,000 per account. So this is one account. I can switch to a different account here, and you can see I'm making 1,300 basically here, and also 930. So this is also over 2,000. If I come back to this one, I can switch to a different account, and obviously I'm still trying to get funded in some of these accounts. Some of them are in phase 1, some of them are in phase 2. You can see this is a $50,000 account, and if I come here, you can see this is on 1,300. This is again almost 1,300. This is 1,000, almost $1,400. So all these 3 accounts are well over $6,000 to $7,000 in just 1 week. Now let's dive into how much money do I make per month. Basically, this is the amount of money that comes through my banking account. So it's just a portion, about 5% of what I make the entire month. So you can do the math. I'm going to show you 2 different banking apps that I'm using, and I'm also going to show you all the trades, or rather all the months, the amount of money that's coming in. So let's dive into that. All right, so get started. I'm basically going to log into my banking app right here. So basically, I just want to show you everything that comes in through my banking app. I'm going to blur some of this information because obviously this is sensitive information. I'm going to come to my financial analysis. I'm using Discovery Bank, and you can see the monthly expenses, but that's not what we want to talk about. We want to go into the income right here on top. And on the income, you can see month by month. I'm also going to show you 3 different banks. This is April. I made over 61,000 rands. This money is in rands, but I'm going to show you here in USD. Here you can see 120, 170, 63, and also 140,000. And the last one is 154,000 rands. So you can see this is towards the end of the month, 29th of September. And basically, I'm just paying my monthly bills with everything that I'm doing here in this account. This is just one account. I'm going to show you another account in just a moment. So you can see month by month how much money I'm making over here. So let's dive into a different banking app that I'm actually using when I'm withdrawing from the market. So I'm gonna go quickly and look for that bank, which is my Capitec. So I'm gonna log into my bank here, and I'm gonna blur out some of this information while I look for the amount of money that I'm making per month. So I'm gonna come here, and you can see if I come to that, I'm looking for a 6-month statement. I think it has to be 6 months. Let me just quickly come back here and see how many months I was showing you guys on Discovery Bank. So you can see 1, 2, 3 up to 6 months. So that is 6 months. So let's come back here on Capitec and actually look for a 6 months bank statement as well. So I'm going to click on that and click next. Now I just want to view the statement basically, and you can see that on this account we're making over $500,000, or rather 500,000 rand. Sorry, I'm always thinking in dollars, in the past 6 months. So you can see that is crazy amount of money. So in Capitec we're making over 500,000 rands. You can see over 500,000 rands here. But also you recall that on Discovery Bank we made an average of 100,000 rands per month. And basically the total from the Discovery Bank, or the first bank that I showed you guys here, I just wrote it down here for you, was 711,600 rands, which totals about $41,000. On the second account is over 500,000 rands, which totals about $30,000. So in total, in the past 6 months, I've made 1.2 million in South African rands, but if I convert that in USD, I've made over $71,000. Now, that's not crazy amount of money, but if you live in a third world country, in fact, I don't care where you are in the world, if you make over $10,000 per month in the past 6 months, you're doing really, really well. Whether you're living in Europe, in America, or in the Middle East, it is a good amount of money. You know, my bills get paid, I live an okay life, so that's amount of money that I'm making. But I've got a third bank that I won't show you here, but what I can tell you is that on that bank I'm making double of what I just showed you here in this live recording. So now I just showed you that in the past 6 months I made well over $71,000. But like I said, some of the money that I make goes towards investment, staking. Obviously, my HODL portfolio, I always buy more cryptocurrencies. So this is about 5% what I'm showing you here. The point of this video was to show you that you can learn how to trade and just give it time. Over time, it will pay off. So you can see the amount of money that I'm making. Not only that, but also if you come here on the funded accounts, you can see that we are, you know, doing very well right now. Some of these accounts are on phase 2. Like I said, in the next 3 months, I'm expecting whatever amount that I make per month to go up by a lot. So I'm expecting to be making 3 times what I'm making right now, because in my portfolio, I'm now adding funded accounts. So let me just show you a process of withdrawing funds from the market. The broker that I'm using is Bybit, so I'm going to be withdrawing funds, roughly $1,000 from Bybit, so that you can see it live here on the channel. So here I'm on Vela, I'm going to click deposit. So basically I want to bring in my crypto deposit from Bybit. So you just have to look for USDT. In this case, I want to select a network, and the network that I'm using, you can use Tron here, but I'm going to use Solana. And you have to copy this wallet address and come to your Bybit app. I'm going to leave the links to Bybit in the description of this video. That is the broker that I used and I recommend. So I'm going to select my wallet right here, and you must confirm that your wallet is correct and the network is correct as well. In this case, I'm going to select $1,000, or rather I'm just going to put $120 or $1,020 just for fees. I'm gonna go ahead and process this, and you can see this was done successfully. So basically now what we have to do in this case is to wait for the funds to show up on Vela. So basically what we're doing, we're converting USDT or USD to ZAR. You can see the funds just showed up here on my Vela wallet or my Vela account. So what I'm gonna do, I want to sell the USDT for a South African rand. So I'm just gonna put the amount here, which is 17.5720. And I'm just going to slide the slider over to 100% and place the trade. You can see here, I'm putting the amount of money and the amount of money that I'll be getting, which is around 17,000 rands. So you can see that was done successfully. So now I have to go to my wallet. You can see 17,900 is there. I'll just have to click withdraw here. And I've already have my banking that I bank with here, so I'm just going to select this from the drop down menu. You can see the available amount here, which is 17,900. That's how much $1,000 will give you in South African rands. And I'm going to select my bank here. I'm going to play out this information so that I don't show you sensitive information. I'm going to click here and confirm. Basically now I have to get my OTP. Let's come back and copy this and paste it here. And the withdrawal process is now done. I'm gonna click OK. You can see the money is gone. So I'm just waiting for the money to show up in my Discovery Banking app. And you can see here, if I come here on my phone, just give it a moment, you can see here, this is a real-time payment coming through a Discovery Bank of 17,000 rands. So that is how much money I make per month. I hope you found inspiration in this video, and I hope that you can take trading seriously. Like I said, I'm not selling any learning material. Everything that I know today to get to this point, I've learned it myself on the internet. I just basically Googled it and tried to figure it out for the past probably 10 years or so. But I'm so happy now that I'm in a point where I am profitable. For those of you that are new here, my name is Vusi Designer. I'm 34 years old here in South Africa, Johannesburg, and I run this YouTube channel. I also have a Discord community where I also share signals for absolutely free. If I can quickly just go to that, I'm just going to quickly go to my Discord here, and I'll go to my P&L. You can see this is what members of our community are making. This is me. I posted this earlier today. You can see I'm making over 200% on this, and it's not just me, but people are making the exact amount of money because people are copying what my team is doing here. If you come to the daily signals, you'll be able to see that we did drop this signal here to go long on Asta. I think that's what it's called. And sometimes there's so many cryptocurrencies you actually forget the names. So basically that is the community that you can join for free. If you want to be part of this community for absolutely free, you'll find a link to that in the description of this video, and obviously I'll leave also my WhatsApp number in the description of this video. Once you've signed up with your Bybit, make sure that you fund your account and you also have your KYC. Then send us your UID using our WhatsApp line in the description of this video. We'll then grant you access to this community. Amazing community, I must say. Shout out to everybody who is here and trading. You can see immediately when we drop a signal, people are just trading and making money. You can basically just copy what we do. We're not going to be winning all the trades in the world, but our win rate is extremely high. By the way, if you're new here, you probably want to consider subscribing to this channel because we've got great content coming up. Also great courses coming up on Forex. I'm going to be sharing these with you here on YouTube for free. I'll teach you everything that I know. Basically, I just go out there on the internet. I try to figure out how things work. And once I know how it works, I just make a course about it and I publish it. And I publish it here on YouTube for free. I hope you enjoyed this video of breaking down how much money I make per month. And I'm so happy that now in basically 6 months we turn over 1.2 million rands. That's crazy, and that's over $71,000 in USD, and that allows me to live in many places around the world because, like I said, if you make over $10,000 a month, you are doing extremely well. And this is something that you can do yourself. Do not pay for any cause that you see people flaunting money on the internet. Do not give them your money. Try to figure this thing out on yourself. You can watch our videos, they're absolutely free, and see if it's for you, because also it comes with a lot of hard work. You need to, put in the hard work, the anxiety, the stress that comes with trading. It's a lot. So some of you, it's not going to be for you. I know you like money, but sometimes people don't like the pain and the sacrifice that comes with having the ability to make money on the internet. My name is Vusi Designer. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now. Peace.